Welcome back. So now we arrive at one of the most important ideas in all of GCSE physics, and one that will genuinely surprise you. There are basically two fundamental types of energy systems, which are open system and closed system. So an open system is one that can exchange both energy and matter with its surroundings. Watch this boiling water. Steam is physically leaving the pot and entering the air around it. So, matter is leaving the system. Energy is leaving the system. This is an open system. Now, in this diagram, see the boundary of the system. Notice the gaps. Energy and matter can pass through. Heat energy escapes as steam rises. The total energy inside the system is decreasing. The system is changing because it is open. So another good example is a beaker of water. A beaker of hot water, to be specific. So in this case, heat energy transfers out through the walls of the glass and into the surrounding air. The beaker cools down and energy leaves the system. So this is another example of an open system. Now, watch what happens if we decide to seal the system completely. We pour hot coffee into an insulated thermos flask, and then we close the lid. The thermal insulation prevents heat from escaping. No energy leaves, no matter leaves, and this is a closed system. Look inside this thermos flask. It has 3 layers of insulation. The glass walls, a vacuum layer, and then an outer plastic casing. The vacuum here is the key because heat cannot travel through empty space by conduction or by convection. So the coffee stays hot for some hours. So energy is trapped inside the closed system. Now, here is a real GCSE physics examination question. One that trips up thousands of students every year. Here is the question. 2 balls are in a closed system. When energy is transferred between the balls, what is the net change in the energy of the system? The answer is 0. Why? Because in a closed system, energy cannot enter or leave. So when energy transfers from one ball to the other, the total energy of the system stays exactly the same. And then the net change is 0. 0 every single time. So let us compare all the 3 types side by side. In an open system, energy and matter cannot move in and cannot move out. In a closed system, energy can be exchanged, but matter stays inside. Then there is actually a third type of energy system, which is the isolated system. Yes. So in the isolated system, here is where neither energy nor matter can enter or leave the system. The system is completely sealed from the universe. Now, here is a mind-blowing thought. Where does our entire planet fit into? Because the Earth receives energy from the sunlight, and the sunlight pours in. So the Earth is actually an open system. But what about the entire universe? The universe has no surroundings. Nothing is inside of it. So the universe itself is the ultimate isolated system.